But, Alabama showed how talented they are, and they're still amazing. I think Tony Brown was probably the best player on the field. I was really impressed by him. But the hottest topic that came out of that game was Deondre Francois, who's super talented kid. Florida State's starting quarterback, super talented. I think he's got a great arm. He's got great touch in the ball. Not the biggest arm, decently mobile, and it's been a problem since last year. The kid cannot set up his pass protection, and it cost him finally. It cost him. And I've been on record, going down these videos, I've been on record saying Florida State, they can win the ACC, and they can go to the national championship game. But it all lands on Deondre Francois' shoulders. Can he stay healthy? And why did I say can he stay healthy? It wasn't because of the offensive line. Yes, they are struggling, but it wasn't because of the offensive line. It was because this kid has no idea how to set up pass protection. And I'm not an X's and O's genius, and I'll admit that. I'm really not, But I do know a little bit about college football. Okay, I'm fluent in college football, and just knowing the basic stuff. I know the numbers and the stats and all that stuff. And when you consistently have free rushers coming at you, consistently, I'm talking about consistently, not all the time, and there are mistakes, offensive lines make mistakes, but consistently, free runners, defenders are coming at you, linebackers, defensive ends. At some point, you got to look at the quarterback saying, yo, dude, do you know how to set up a pass protection? Do you know how to call things at the line? Do you know how to bring in a running back? The coaches at Florida State, have you guys not taught this kid that? Why aren't you sitting up designing plays, quick stick routes from tight ends, a running back to leak out, a wide receiver doing a quick slant, just or whatever sort of route to get that ball off his freaking hands? Design a play. You saw Alabama was bringing the pressure, and they were owning that offensive line. So always have a freaking hot read, so get the freaking ball off your hands so you're not hurt. Watch how Tom Brady operates. I know Tom Brady is possibly the greatest quarterback of all time. But when does that guy take free shots? In the NFL, it's even talent. Florida State freaking plays against Boston College. This kid's still getting blasted. NFL is even talent. So there's going to be free rushers on Tom Brady sometimes. But the offense is built, and he knows that I need to set up somebody where I can get the ball off, where I'm not getting blasted every other play or every game. Because it doesn't happen that prevalent, but every fucking game this kid gets fucking blasted. At some point, you got to look at Deondre Francois. And yes, I think a lot of the blame is on the offensive line. I say about 20% on the offensive line. And I'll even give 50% to the coaches of why he got hurt. But the rest, the last 30%, that's on him. That is on him. He never learned how to set up pass protection. And you could look up all types of articles online saying how a lot of these kids coming from college, going into the pros, don't know how to set up pass protection, don't know how to audible into different plays, to bring them into different plays so they're not getting popped. And that's a big concern from the NFL because they have to teach it because they're not teaching in college, they're not teaching in high school. It's spread, no huddle, quick, get the ball off, catch the defense off guard. That's fine, and that is working in the NFL to some extent. But at the end of the day, these kids still have to learn how to set up a pass protection because blitzes are dialed up, and you're going to go against teams that are more talented than you, and you need to protect yourself, and you need to play every single game throughout the season. It's not just good enough to have a really nice arm and get the ball off really well and really fast and be really accurate. You have to protect yourself if you're a quarterback. Everyone on the defensive side is hoping you're getting popped every play, and you need to protect yourself if you're a quarterback. Deondre Francois, he takes some of that blame from his injury. I know it's harsh, but he does.